Good morning, my friends. Find a comfortable seat and sit a while and just breathe. As we normally do, it's inhaling through the nose and out through the mouth. So, you've built your defenses up on hard things in life. To become a success, half the battle is getting over the defensive walls of the excuses, the blame, and the escape tactics that you've built to defend your chronic habit of that hard thing. I even had to ask myself, how much is enough? How many times do I want to disappoint myself, my family, my friends, my teammates? How much longer will I delay the actions that influence growth? Breathe that in. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. So my question to you today is, are you prepared to do whatever it takes to break the barrier? It begins here. I'm ready every morning because I ask myself one question at the start of the day. Am I willing to do anything to become free from the chains of the hard? Do I succeed always? No, I don't. And I will tell you, the last week has been so fucking hard. Have I quit? Hell no. What I want you to do is say yes. Yes to freedom is the ability to create change. And you have the power to create anything you want. I even have to remind myself of that. And what do a lot of us do? We procrastinate. We procrastinate the habit that disempowers us in every way. It makes us weak, and it sets us up for failing hard. So we must change the mindset designed for taking intentional action and take the action now. Taking the total ownership over everything in your life moves you from the passenger seat of the new Maserati to the driver's seat. And who doesn't want to be the driver in the Maserati? You are in control of your own journey to take you from here to there. You get to decide what action steps to take and how to navigate your path, regardless of the weather or the road conditions. And I use that as a metaphor. Sometimes it rains, sometimes it pours. And my friends, I understand all of that. I understand the pouring rain. I understand storms. I get it. This is a journey built through progress and taking it 1 mile at a time. So make your definitive decision. Now you get to create this reality as you let go of the old habits and behaviors that are failing you. Just as you take responsibility for your personal life, you also take responsibility for the work that only you can do. The beauty is the people that you get to take along for the ride. You fail to take responsibility when you do these things, when you make excuses for why it cannot be done. You make less important tasks a priority. or blame others for why you fail to get ahead. To succeed and break your habits of task avoidance, here are some things that you need to do. Stop making excuses and start asking yourself, why not? Deprioritizing meaningless tasks and focus on the top priorities that deliver the results you want. Choose your hard, my friends. Give up the blaming habit and take ownership, and stop judging and condemning yourself, and embrace people for doing their best. So end the excuse train. We all make excuses to explain why life isn't working out the way that we want it to. I used to do the same. It can wait until later to, I'm just not good at that, or somebody will take care of it as long as it's not me. Sometimes we make so many excuses we fall into victim mentality. The lies of our own limitations are endless. Have you ever heard in your head the voice that says, you know it wasn't your fault, if only? Or, I told her to take care of that. She has put me in an inferior position. Why are they always out to get me? Or, there was always someone or something to blame. Bosses, parents, children, family members, or a situation that you had nothing to do with, even if you created it. When we have an enjoyable experience, of course, we take full credit for those. If it's an unpleasant one, it belongs to someone else. The path to failure is mired in guilt, shame, and blame. My friends, I understand that failing is part of a blame game, and sometimes an external event, circumstance, or individual is easier than understanding that failure is part of life. So like a tsunami that builds, before it breaks, you create success or failure in your life all the time. You are responsible for the results. It's totally fine to fail. I hope you do so you can learn from it. And when you do, own it right away. I can tell you, I have failed 1,000 times, and I will fail again. For it is from failure that we learn. It is failure that hard comes. It is from rising again that we learn that we can rise again. The moment you begin complaining and using the victim cycle, you have just given up your personal power. Stop giving away your precious fuel of gratitude, love, and acceptance. Doing the hard things first is not difficult. The only thing blocking you is your decision to do it. To do the hard thing. The next step is to make it a priority. Period. Choose your hard. Make your hard a priority. You have a choice to do it now or to do it later. So you basically have two choices. Complain and make yourself a victim of circumstances beyond your control, or create the circumstances you want by taking complete ownership of that hard. over your thoughts, your choices, and your actions, and get it done. I wish you a wonderful day, my friends. Thanks for listening. Choose your heart and go after it, because I know you got this. Many blessings to you today as you rise up to meet your heart face on. Namaste.